This song, Drop of Poison, was actually inspired by a conversation I had with one of my friends. He lives in Kansas City, and he is an amazing friend, life coach. He's an incredible dude. And me and my whole family were at his church up in Olathe, Kansas. Shout out Life Point Church. And we were having this kind of like Q&A type panel service thing. And one of the topics we got on was about compromise. Whenever I kind of opened my mouth just randomly, I started talking about how every little tiny compromise we make in our lives where we're denying what our conscience is telling us, whenever we're denying the Holy Spirit, whenever we're denying what the Lord's saying, is like adding another drop of poison. One of my friends even says it like this. I think this is a story a lot of people know. There was this kid who wanted to go see this really bad movie. Say it was like some sort of like action movie, but there was like 3 sex scenes in it or something. And that kid's dad broke it down like this. He's like, okay, how about this? I'm gonna make you brownies. Brownies are awesome, but I'm gonna put just a little bit of poop in them. And then he asked this kid, he's like, do you still want the brownies with the poop in them? And this kid's like, of course not. And hearing that story for the first time, you're like, of course not. And that's an amazing analogy. So whenever we compromise in our life, it's like adding that little bit of poop to the whole thing of brownies. We don't want poop in our lives, okay? That's the moral of the story. No, but seriously, we don't want those tiny compromises in our life, because all of those tiny things that we do where we're denying our conscience, we're denying what the Lord's saying, it all adds up and it all turns out to be, our entire lives. I think about people that wind up in jail and in really bad situations where they're doing something that's either very morally corrupt or something that's super against the law. I kind of think to myself, no one wakes up, no one's born and they're like, you know what I want to do? I want to go get myself in jail. I want to disobey the law and I want to wreck my life. No one's thinking that. How people get to those more extreme situations is by compromise, and compromising just a little bit at a time, just one step into the next, one drop of poison in the next one. And so my encouragement to you guys through this song is to let it really be an anthem to saying no to compromise. Say no to drugs, kids, and stay in school. So that's what Drop of Poison is about. Don't take the poison. Don't eat the poop.